What's going on, America? This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner, and I'm on the road again. And while I was coming to the wonderful city of Columbus, Ohio, I happened to be listening to the news. And they ran a little clip from Nita Lowry. She's a Democrat, okay? Now, of course, we know that the Democrats, they didn't simply want to get back into power just so they could make Donald Trump's life miserable or just destroy our economy or tie up the next 2 years with nothing more than investigations and just nitpicking the president, just bothering him like maybe a sore knee when you're jogging. You want to get your jog on, but that knee just keeps bothering you, or a little pest, a little tick, something like that, a flea, things that just bother you, fly, gnat, stuff like that. Instead of doing that, we were just hoping maybe, just maybe, they will get into office and decide to do some legislating. But no, they want to do investigation. And now, of course, leading up to that, they were trying to suppress their real motives and desires, trying to act like everything was just about getting back in power and just helping America move forward. But now, I hope all of those that wasted their votes on the Democrat Party can get a good insight of what you got for your money. Okay, so let's listen to what she has to say. Okay.
What's the funnest thing about being in the majority?
Oh my God. The funnest thing is to win. And we have our boxing gloves on and we're going to fight for our priorities.
You're ready to roll.
Okay, so I guess the funnest thing is to win, which I can kind of agree to that. I mean, I like winning. I don't like losing. People who say things like, you know what, don't worry about it, Kev. You can't win them all. And I'm like, who says that? Because if you can't win them all, let me know the ones we're not supposed to win and we won't practice that week. So I understand wanting to win, but see, she's wanting to win for a different reason. It's not to benefit the American people. It is to invoke a lot of revenge. That's all this is. This is a win to just say, you know what? Now that we got power, we're going to abuse it. The Democrats are like giving a gun to a child. Load a gun to a child. Do you think they would have the wisdom to have that much power without hurting themselves or others? No. Or how about just drop some superpowers on a kid? Do you think that kid would understand how to govern himself and calibrate his behavior? Nah. If he's on the playground and he wants something and the kid is like, no, it's my toy. Okay, how about this? I'm going to burn you up with my supervision, right? But see, this is what the Democrats are like. They don't know. They don't understand that having power brings great, I guess, responsibility. Okay? Responsibility to who? What? Your friends in Congress, your other Democrats, or your constituencies, the people, America. But see, they don't think about that because, see, they hate America first. Let's see what else she does.
Ready. And so is Nancy.
Have you been to the White House?
No,
So the president, he hasn't invited you?
no,
Why?
because he doesn't always have good judgment.
Oh, so that's why you didn't get an invite, because the president doesn't have good judgment. So I guess good judgment would be out of all the hundreds of Democrats running around, he's going to say, you know what? I'm going to find Nita Lowry and bring her here because for whatever reason, she's going to contribute to the furtherment of making America great again. Even though, based off of her tone and the next couple words that you're going to hear come out of her mouth, we know that she's not trying to make America great again. She's trying to sabotage progress. And this is what all those that voted for the Democrats are getting for their money.
Look into these issues related to President Trump that has come up. The Space Force,
Yes,
James Comey's firing,
yes,
the travel ban,
yes,
and the family separation policy,
absolutely.
hurricane relief in Puerto Rico,
Oh, it was absolutely inadequate.
White House staff use of personal email,
Oh, for sure.
the president's business dealings abroad.
Absolutely. And I want to see his tax return.
That is quite a list. Because you control the money, you
That's
can
right.
essentially investigate anything.
Correct.
Well. It looks like somebody let the monkey out the bag, even though some of the Democrats are trying to act like, no, we ain't trying to. Why would we try to investigate like that? We're going to be sparingly. We're going to do this like smart. See, this is where another motive is revealed. First things first, it shows that patriotism does not exist in the Democratic Party. Now, what do I mean? Regardless what president gets elected, if you recognize something that is obviously wrong or corrupt and you choose to address that, that's one thing. But when you make it your mission to go down a checklist of things that have nothing to do with governing, nothing to do with the president being a good president or not, it's just you saying, you know what we're going to do? We're going to show you that we hate this president. We want to make this president's life miserable. We want to tie up his ability to do his job for the next 2 years. And we're going to just say, let's look into anything that we possibly can for trouble. See, that's where you start to see the evil in a person. When a person sits back and says, I want to find evil. I want to find a problem. I'm not going to just run across a problem. See, I'm going to go look for one. And if I don't find one, I might even make up one. And now you see the true motive of the Democrats. It is not to say, you know what, we're all big one team, one big team, we're America, and regardless of who the president is, if I can get in where I fit in, I will. If I can help out, if I can make things work better for the American people, I will. But instead, she wants to see his tax returns. She wants to talk about Puerto Rico. She wants to get into their emails. See, this is the kind of stuff that makes people not vote for the Democrats. And that is why in 2020, they're going to take it to the chin again. Because see, what they're going to do is they're going to spend all their chips chasing the president, making his life miserable, tying up everything, and revealing their true nature and character. See, if you're going to investigate something that is a legitimate claim and a reason to investigate it, that's one thing. But all the stuff she just ran down, no reason to investigate those things at all unless your goal is to sabotage the presidency, to make his life miserable, to try to come up with bogus reasons to get him out of office for whatever reason. And you're not caring about half of America who voted for the president or the people in America, all of the Americans that are benefiting from the president. So now you reveal your true motive. And this is what you get when you vote Democrat. Whole list of chaos, whole cast of monkey shine. Okay? Yeah, I said it, monkey shine. That includes the black Democrats and the white ones. Okay? I don't discriminate when it comes down to people acting like a monkey. All right? So, whole cast of monkey shine from the top to the bottom. And I don't care what they tell you if they sit back and try to disguise it. No, Nancy Pelosi, you know what? I mean, he can still be impeached if Mueller comes back with no evidence. On what grounds? What grounds? The Democrats don't even think things through. So you're telling me then, you're going to concoction a reason to impeach the president who a whole heap of people voted for and already feel that you guys are corrupt, along with your buddies in the media, and you're going to try to do this, and God forbid it is successful. What do you think that would do to the country? Would it bring us together, Nancy? Would it make us all feel like we're in harmony? Or would it make us feel like a duly elected president and all of our votes were undermined because you guys like to cheat instead of compete? That's what it would come down to. And now, as you hear this woman's wish list of all the things that they want to investigate, you see, they're not able to compete head to head. All they can do is say, you know what we're going to do? We're going to hit and run. That's what we're going to do. We're going to jab you a little bit and take off running. We're not going to fight you face to face. We're not going to beat you on policies, logic, reasoning, none of that, substance, none of that stuff. What we're going to do is we're going to just keep jabbing you when you're not looking, coming up with unnecessary stuff and making your life miserable. And all they're going to do is tick off the American people more than we already are and win more people over to the conservative side once they reveal how corrupt, foul, and non-prepared they are to govern our country. So anyway, you've been listening to Kevin and Kevin's Corner, and this person, Nita Lowry, who I don't know if she didn't check in with Nancy and the rest of them, but she just dropped it all out the bag. Oh, we're going to investigate everything. We want to check out that cat that he owned in 92, you know what I'm saying? And we want to find all his friends from playground back in 71, all of these things. Yeah, just all in his business. But anyway, that's the Democrats. And all those people who said, you know what, that seems like a good investment with my vote. That's what you got. You got nothing but obstructionists. Resist. Come up with just garbage. That's all you got. So hopefully this is a lesson. Listen to her words. Take her seriously. After elections is the most transparent time that they are. Prior to the elections, they'll say whatever. Right after, it just comes right out. And that's what it did. Came right out. So anyway, God bless you. Find me on Facebook. Find me on Twitter. Check me out Wednesday nights live in Kevin's Corner, my live radio blog talk show. Also, I go live on Facebook on Wednesday nights. So check it out. We're going to have some fun talking about all of this madness and nonsense. Try to make some sense out of it. Also, check out Extreme Tees. I'm away on business. I didn't bring any of my paraphernalia. I ain't got my uni. See, sometime when I got to jump into action, I throw an Extreme Tee shirt on because I might have to get extreme when it comes down to dealing with these liberal snowflakes running around. But anyway, so check it out. The links are in the bottom. If you want to donate to Kevin's Corner, there's a link in the bottom. Do that as well. All right, God bless you. We see you next time in Kevin's Corner. Oh, don't forget to hit share, like, and subscribe.